There we go. Yeah, we got the box with the parts. Oh, there it goes. We got stuff in there. It's pretty cool. A little wrapping. Excellent. Oh, I ship a lot of things out, so I'll, all right, look at that. Small parts enclosed. That looks pretty darn cool. Let's see what's in there. I think we got all the last, stuff here. So we can finally go. It took not really a little bit for him, but the mail's here and we've been busy and taking care of stuff. But let's see what we got in here. We got our packing list. There we go. We got our little gaskets for there. Couple screws and things. Let's see what this is the one. Even though these are a little pricey, kind of, but God, they're such high quality. That's the little adapter for the gauge, but God, look how nicely machined they are, and they have place for a wrench, and then they're smooth. Plus they come up a little bit, and they have a nice distance of threads on the inside too. So that's one better thing about them. You can really screw your gauge or adapt or whatever you're going to put in there. So I'm super happy we got that. And we got some screws to attach the heating element and the bottom. So we got that in. And then the best part, I didn't have any right now, but yeah, there it is, the fine thread adapter. It's hard to find those brass ones, the original, but yeah, these are nice, heavy as can be. So this will be going on, and we're adapting into the stainless steel. So that's going to go in there with the 3 screw holes. See how nice they are? And then with that tool I bought from them, it just fits these 3 little slots perfectly, and we're going to tighten this baby down good. They always come loose, but we'll see how tight we get that one. And I may go with this for the electrical cord. It's one of the original ones I found I still had, so we'll see how that works out. Yeah, we're doing really good. And let's see what else we got here. This is the bottom. We're sure of that. Let's see. Oh, that's taped in there good. So Thanos wraps stuff good when he sends it to you. So only one more treat might be me when I sell something. I always like to make sure it gets there good, and packages get going. So there we are. Aha! Yeah, isn't that nice? The new bottom. So that's going to go in. How's it? Oh yeah, like that. Let's do a little preview here. There we go. And that snaps in good. And then we would put the screw in. And here we have the gaskets. Let's just get one out. I like to put one on just so it doesn't scratch up. Then we'll attach this baby, and then we'll be on our way to do all the other stuff. Yeah, there it goes. I don't know which way is better, but anyhow. Oh yeah, that's going to look nice. Look at that. There it is. So, yeah. Then we'll have this on with the gauge. We got this. Yeah, we're ready to go here. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be not my first red one, but with a real base. I usually am messing around with old bases, so it's nice to have a real base here. And I do believe that, we'll see. I may have to go with something a little different, but yeah, I think that this will fit. This is one of the old school I just happen to have, but yeah. All right, there we go. So we got our wiring. We got our adapter, right? Because you can see how long that is. That's why these are pretty neat. Some aren't as long, and these are a little bit pricey, but yeah. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I don't know why I like the L sticking out like that. It just has a little difference to it. And this is a pretty nice stainless steel one. I don't know why they're so hard to find. The brass ones you can get anywhere, little things, but there we go. All right. So now we're just gonna tighten that thing down, and then we're really raring to go. And then we're gonna do a whole thing. We're gonna assemble the last of it, and we'll turn that baby on, and that'll be the third part. So part 2 parts are all here. It's gonna look epic. I do have a tray and a metal grate already for it that I have, even though I need a few more of those. The only thing I'm missing is I should have a couple extra tops on hand, but I don't really need them necessarily, but it's nice to have one for every machine. And yeah, God, we're really ready. It's going to be epic. And the only other thing I was missing that from the last show that we did in inventory, was the little adjustment and the cap. So I did have some of those. Those are the only 2 things. That would have been something to order everything, and you're out of those. So there we go. Sunny afternoon. It's getting a little stormy. The waves have been giant. They calmed down. They were really unruly. And the weather has been super clear, but then foggy and back and forth. So anyway, we're going to tighten that baby down, and then we're going to go and this thing will be running. And we're going to do a bunch of shows, and then I have the big heat experiment, which is going on, which is going to give you, So, I found out all kinds of stuff, and really what the whole thing is going about heating and overheating, and if you can do it, and the trouble you have to go to overheat it. Actually isn't an easy thing to do, but okay. Gasket. I have my little L clamp set up. 2 of those in there, pretty good. We'll tighten those too. And we're gonna go ahead and put our top on. So this will be pretty good. It's just a little Allen wrench here. There we go. Got our gasket on, pretty tight. Rubber gasket's kind of flexed in. We got our bottom, our nice red bottom. We're gonna make sure it's facing the right way. Other gasket's already right there. We got our modified locking ring. New style. Dewey, what are you doing, boy? Anyway. Okay, so we got a new style locking ring. We're gonna put that baby on. Let's just tighten her down by hand. Here. Slides on nicely. The spoiler's pretty good. Looking pretty nice, and she's going on down. We'll get her nice and snug. And I got out my tool. I took off the plate that has the 4 for the other ones, and this is for these locking rings that he makes. The 3 little pegs go right in there. Right in those 3 little holes perfectly. So we'll be tightening that up. Let's just get a little bit of a line up here. I'm always pretty good. All right, so we're all locked up. Let me just see if I can line it up here. I'm pretty good. Let's see. That's going to be perfect right there. And if we got to move it, we got to move it. So we got our tool lined up in the 3 slots. We got Big Daddy, Big Mo, whatever you want to call it. A nice big breaker bar on there. So we'll go ahead and I got a cloth just in case of mishaps. It might protect something in case something goes flying. You never know. And we'll just go ahead and tighten this baby up. I don't know if it matters, but sometimes I switch it over like this. Make sure we got a good grip in there. Tighten that baby up. It's pretty snug. We're going to give her one more good snugging here. It's a little easier in this direction for me to hold the base in line. Well, that's what I mean right there. Yeah, we're still pretty good. Let's get back in the slots. Get that another good old fashion tweak down. Some people say a certain pressure does better. It might be true, because I've really tweaked these down and had them go loose, and there we go. Oh, that's pretty darn good right there. One more bit. Let's just give her a test just to be maniacs. All right. How'd we do on staying lined up? The truth will come out. It looks pretty darn good. All right, we got that big step done. Let's loosen this baby up. It's exciting, isn't it? This is maybe one of the major steps. It paid off getting this tool for me. Maybe not for everyone. You might have to, use the oil thing. But if you're going to do a few of them, it's worth it. Just saves so much aggravation. And, sometimes a wrench works really good, too. So let's make sure we don't just drop the whole thing, right? Poof, right off, break the glass, scrape everything up. That'd be something, but there we go. Yeah. God, we came out pretty damn straight. I will find out in the end if I need to, but there she is. Tapped on. There's the little slots I talked about that the tool goes right in, so if you buy one of those from, whoever, Stefano, but yeah, look at that. We got it. So next show, we're going to finish this baby up. Oh, wow, that's exciting.